Hello everybody and welcome back to another Hot Wheels Collector video. Today we are looking at the Nissan 300ZX Twin Turbo from Hot Wheels. It released in 2021, it had a Super Treasure Hunt as well. This is the mainline version. And I think this is in an awesome colour and I think it's a really nice casting. They even decided to include the T-top roof on this one, but we'll get to that as we go. So let's take a look at the side of this car. As we move the car, I'll tell you that I got this one from a B&M when they had a restock of old cases. It was after I got the rest of them, though. You know, when I was hunting for that Porsche GT3. If you're a returning viewer, you'll know all about that story. It was not that time. It was just after it, like probably about a week after it. So went to another B&M and they had this case. So they all got different 2021 cases, which was interesting, I thought. And then some southern B&Ms got older cases, but that was a later on date. So on the side of this car we don't have any tamper work, but it's nicely done. We also have got wing mirrors, which is a great addition. We also have the door handle, which is being casted in, as well as all those lines, which look phenomenal. Here's the front, so we do have a little bit of tamper work. Firstly, we have the headlights, which have been done using the window plastic. Very nice use of that. It just adds that extra level of detail to a mainline. Although I would expect premiums to have tampers over that plastic as an extra level of detail. I don't think that's something that they should be doing on premium level stuff, but it's definitely a good thing to do on mainline to add that detail. We also have the fog lights, which have been tampered in. I'll zoom in a little bit for you there so you can see those in a bit more detail. All of that lower section has been tampered in, and we have the fog lights, which have been tampered. Those are the rectangle shapes in like silver, and that's very nicely casted. We are not using the base plastic on any of the front design of this car, which is interesting. This side is the same as the previous. However, one new thing is this side has the petrol or gas cap, so that's very nice. I failed to mention that this car has the 5-star spoke rims. They look like stars and they are in chrome. Very nice, and they do definitely fit with this casting in my opinion. Oh, and one last thing before we move on, we have front windshield wipers as well as a rear windshield wiper. All that's done, and even some of that windshield wiper is actually casted into the metal. Can you see that? That is really cool, and I really like that attention to detail. This car has that nice little ducktail spoiler, which is a very nice, gives this car a nice side profile. It's a very nice addition. And here's the rear, very nicely done. We have all the stuff that needs to be done, really done, other than a license plate. So we have the rear brake lights as well as indicator lights. We also have the 300ZX badge as well as reverse lights, and even a trunk release button there as well. All very nicely done. And once again, they have carved out that license plate for you. So if you wanted to add your own details, it wouldn't be very challenging to do so. This car has quad exhaust, so they've done that with the base plastic. That's the first use of the base black plastic that we've seen on this car, and it's a great use at that. Looks great, but honestly, they probably could have done the base in chrome, and that would have made the exhaust look that more realistic, like quite a lot more realistic. But I don't know why they didn't. It must be just some kind of design choice, because they haven't used the base anywhere else. Looking at the top, we don't have any tamper work, but we do have some nice windshield squirters. They squirt all the liquid out that cleans your windshield. 2 of those on there, done very nicely. And we also have that T-top, which I was talking about, very nicely done and executed. And there's that windshield wiper thing that I was talking about. It's part of that. Looks all very nice. Anyways, I will not drag this video on any longer than it needs to go on. There it is. That's a really awesome one. Really happy to see this. And the Super Treasure Hunt, I think, looks even better. It has those Real Rider rims, which are obviously from the premium stuff, and it looks great. This one's no exception, though. This one still looks very amazing and very stunning. And this blue, which is metallic, just fits this car perfectly. It's getting re-released in multi-packs. I believe it's like 10 packs, but then they've changed it to 9 packs, and now they're down to 8 packs. Lamley made a review video, it had the Porsche in it, but now they're down to 8 packs. That's interesting. cost-cutting measures so that they don't have to put the prices up. Instead, they'll just remove the car from the packs. But anyway, that might be mentioned in a separate video. I might make my opinions on it. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. But I've got a few more cars I want to review today, and then yeah, I probably will make a video talking about that. Anyways, it's in yellow, the recolor, and it's got like black striping and stuff, and it's pretty nice. But yeah, that's this car. So what do I rate this car out of 10? This is a really, really good one. And if I'm entirely honest, I'm going to be giving this a very, very solid, are you ready? 9 out of 10. In fact, no, I change 8 out of 10. The only reason I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 is there's not like a whole lot of complex tempoing. And that just kind of, you know, I don't think it deserves the 9 out of 10 spot. We'll give it an 8 out of 10. Definitely deserves that spot. A very loved JDM car. I think JDM fans will definitely be a fan of this one. If you don't have it already and you see it in the store, I recommend you pick it up because it's an awesome one. Remember that anything over 7 is a really good car, and I do definitely recommend you pick it up. Anything above a 5 is definitely a worth a pick up. Anything below a 5 is a bit questionable, and below a 3 is just not really worth it at all. Anyways, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and share this with any friends or family who may be interested, or in any groups such as Facebook groups or Discord groups. Anyways, that is it for this video. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye everyone.